Alright, just doing some reliability testing. They don't actually have a shotgun range here, so I'm just going to be putting them in the hillside. Then I got a couple of wax slugs. We'll see if we can't hit a target at 200 yards. Not even seeing an impact, so they must disintegrate in the air when you go this far away. Shooting shotgun. Ooh, I think I might have actually got... We'll have to go check out the target. I think I might have actually hit the board at 200 yards with a wax slug. Stay back there. I'm pretty sure this is the wax slug impacts. There's a wad right there. And it looks right. Not quite 200 yards, but damn close. I only needed to aim like maybe 10 foot higher, like up towards the right there, and I probably would have impacted. I scared you? Man, this Benelli sucks to load. Alright, now I wanted to pattern these buckshot ones, but this doesn't have a shotgun range, but I still need to make sure they run reliably. The Remington shells I was shooting work fine, so let's give these a try. Ooh, that's hot. Need to get a heat shield on here. Crazy, the buckshot ones actually seem to feed a little bit better than the rifle. I don't know if things are wearing in or it's just dumb luck. Man, that barrel's hot. Well, here's where the buckshot made it. Roughly 150 yards. That's where the target is. About halfway to 200 yards. Nice. Buckshot feeds reliably. Alright, so what I got reliably are these. These feed fine, and so does the military buckshot. Definitely need to get a heat shield on here because I can't even touch that barrel. And the way I load, I like to flip. Stay back there.
Why?
Go back there.
Why?
The way I like to load, I like to just flip it up on my shoulder. Usually I go this shoulder, sometimes I go this one. But either way, my hand's like right on the barrel, and that's just not going to work. But let's take it home and we'll talk about it some more. I really hope I was in frame for most of this. Alright, so I took the Stallion out to do a functionality test, or I believe that's what I'm going to name this thing. I haven't decided for sure yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Stallion, as in Italian Stallion, because, well, we all know the references, and maybe only if you know slightly of what the reference is from Rocky, that's still cool enough, even if you don't understand, like, the full reference. But anyway, so, well, it definitely needs a heat shield, because how I like to load my shotguns, like this, and then go over the top. Barrel was way too hot, but that was obvious because I was shooting shotgun shells through it, and shotgun shells heat up a barrel. I did order the heat shield for it. I also ordered the tube and all the other 922R crap, which we're not even going to talk about. That's your choice if you want to do that or not. But I ran 30 rounds just fine. I ran 25 of birdshot. Then I ran 20 of birdshot, 5 of wax slugs, which I was trying to shoot at 100 yards, which is just comical. Like when people make the argument, ghost ring sights are good for long range, that's stupid, because the shotgun has such a ballistic curve. Yeah, it's completely useless, because this fixes you to a range. Where a bead sight, I can just bring my head up a little bit if I want to increase the elevation and shoot at a longer distance. With this, I can't. I'm stuck at that particular range. I zero it for, which if you're shooting a shotgun, 30 yards is probably where you're going to zero it for. So you're like 10 feet low at 200 yards. Then I also ran 5 rounds of buckshot, the stuff that is actually going to get fed through this, because I wanted to make sure that it would run that reliably. Ran everything perfectly reliable, which was kind of a relief. My past experience with semi-auto shotguns is I usually suffer through a lot of hiccups. Aside from like the A5, which that still does have hiccups, usually if it's a semi-auto, it doesn't run. So that was kind of cool. I've also played around with the night sights on this. They're completely useless because the front dot is the same color as the back dots, and there's such a difference in between it. The dullness of that, this needs to be like a bright yellow or something. This green doesn't work for shit. Maybe it's made for like night vision or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Other than that, so far I'm happy with it. Can't wait to do the modifications and see how this thing progresses along. Obviously it's a shotgun, so I'm going to run shot. I don't fully understand the reason why people feed shotgun slugs, unless it's some sort of special purpose, but any farther than 30 yards, I'm switching to a rifle. So I don't even run side saddles, because why? This is very niche. This would basically be like in the house. If I leave the house or I run out of ammo, I grab a rifle. I don't understand the whole principle behind reloading, and you know, maybe if it's the only gun you have, but if I get to the point where I have to reload the shotgun, I'm switching to a rifle. If I get to the point where I have to leave the house, I'm switching to a rifle. Only inside of 30 yards this will be used. Now, I wish it had a bead sight, I really do. I'm a huge fan of bead sights. They're just faster, they're more useful. I get why they make ghost ring sights because of the learning curve. The learning curve on ghost ring sights are kind of like this. The learning curve on a bead sight is a lot more like probably should have even started lower. It's very steep. Once you get to know it, you'll be faster, better, and you're more flexible with your shotgun. However, it's a steep learning curve. It takes practice, and when you have a bunch of military guys that you have a budget and a time limit on how long you can train them, ghost ring sights make sense. Screw all the nonsense. Just call it breaching guns only. Zero their ghost ring sights for them. Boom. They're running the shotgun. Bead sight, you need a certain feel. Anyway, I almost broke down and bought the collapsible stock, but I just can't do it. A collapsible stock for me in my application is useless for a shotgun. I like to have maneuverability. I like how they work better with a standard stock. I'm just not a fan of the pistol grip stock. However, it looks a hell of a lot cooler. It's just completely not practical. So, I refrained from doing it, but I almost ordered the collapsible stock. All in all, would I recommend this shotgun so far? Not unless you have a bunch of money you just want to throw into a shotgun, because I mean, a $500 shotgun will do the same job, maybe not as awesomely, and I probably wouldn't go semi-auto unless you're going to get one of the main contenders like Benelli FN or Beretta. But so far so good. I don't really see anything I really want to change, except for obviously I want to get a heat shield on there so I can do my loads a little bit easier. I want to figure out how to make the rounds go into the tube a little bit easier because it's so hard. I really struggle with twin loads. And I like doing twin loads because I feed off of a caddy. So much faster. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like to help support the channel, got my Patreon right there. I also have affiliate links in the description down below. Just by clicking on those links, even if you don't buy what that particular link is for, just click on it, then do the Amazon shopping you're going to do anyway. And I got a little kickback for it because you came there off my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Why do you got to be such a heartless little brat?
If I am such a brat, then why don't you spank me right now, Daddy? And show me what a bad girl I have been and teach me a lesson.
Okay, I might have been overreacting a little bit, Lacey. I love you. I'm never going to trade you in.
I love you too.
It's not the action I wanted, but it's the action I can get.